So I'm wondering where all the cool characters have gone. What's happened to our actors? Now, I bring this up because I was watching Fast and the Furious, one of the many hundreds that they've made just the other day, and sort of waiting to get into the characters. You know, I like The Rock. He looks great, big muscles. We need a big character like that on screen in Hollywood today, and I guess he's taken the role of Schwarzenegger or maybe Stallone. But in general, he's relatively boring to watch. He seems very likable. He seems like almost like you get the sense that he's a really genuine, nice guy, but not very interesting to look at. Whereas Arnold was a terrible actor, at least he was interesting to listen to.
Get out of here! I play the cop, you idiot!
And Stallone, say what you will, he's had his moments where he's done some pretty decent acting.
Hey, Adrian, you know, there's only so many more movies I can make, because, you know, there's gotta keep eating these vitamins and things, keep me young, you know.
Just check out Balboa, where I think it's one of his better performances. But beyond action movies, and you know, these action movies today, you gotta down the Kool-Aid just to swallow them anyway. So, you know, they're highly cheesy, they're highly unbelievable. So at the very least, you can root for a character, and we're not getting characters. We're getting people who look mean or look the part, and there's nothing that I want to see about them again. I might check out the movie, the next movie they're in, but that's just to see another action movie, not necessarily to see them. But beyond action movies, when you just think about characters in general, I mean, in decades past, we had characters like you know, Pacino, Colonel Slade in Scent of a Woman.
Well, Bobby Wells wants to know why there's no more characters. Well, I tell you, it's too damn hard. If I was the man I was 10 years ago, I'd take a flamethrower to this Hollywood. But I can't. I'm too old, too tired, too fucking blind.
And that was, you know, a character personally that put me right into acting. And I wanted to emulate him, simulate him. Still to this day, I use quotes from that movie just because it was so memorable. And beyond Pacino, you have Deniro. You talking to me? Jack Nicholson.
Well, maybe what you gotta do is take your mouth off your mama's titty and do some acting yourself.
Some really interesting characters, and they could vary themselves so much. And even if they couldn't, you know, Billy Shatner couldn't vary himself very much, but he was interesting nonetheless.
There's a problem in Hollywood. There's no actors. Nobody feels. Nobody emotes. Nobody wants.
And I find that you know, we're really starving for people who can put a nice, believable spin on a character. I always like Benicio del Toro in Usual Suspects.
Who's the other fucking characters? Can you give me the bag? Who's the other fucking characters? What the fuck?
But today, I'm searching for somebody who I think is interesting. Now, you have a few who surprise me. McConaughey. I'm a little impressed with where he's gone in his career. He's gone from some absolute garbage to some very, very interesting films and some very compelling work.
You really want to know how I do this? Cocaine and jerking off.
Even Marky Mark, you know, when he left the Funky Bunch, he's really made some interesting decisions, and he's still. I still think he's about to cry after every scene, but he's interesting. But that's far and few between. I mean, what we need is some compelling characters. And I think that's what Hollywood is missing right now. I don't think that the movie industry is focused enough on the acting. I think they're too focused on the spectacle. They're too focused on blowing things up or improving their CGI, which is great. But what's being lost is the interesting characters, and also people that we want to root for and want to go see. Overall, I'm just pointing out that the actors that Hollywood has relied on so heavily in the past few decades to create these memorable characters, they're either past their prime or they're aging. So my question is, who are the young and up-and-comers? Who are the young actors who are going to develop these memorable characters that we've had so many of in the past 10, 20, 30 years? Leave me your thoughts in the comments below. And once again, thanks for watching.